Yes.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
That's right, it's Friday. It's Female Friday, and on this day I like to showcase female artists past, present, or future. Now, I have been doing K-pop females for the past month because I've been getting such an overwhelming response to it. That's what I'm going to continue to do for the near future. So, the next person I'm doing is a new person to the channel, and they're called Yezi. And the song is called Acacia, or some people used to try to pronounce it Acacia. Or whatever. I don't even know why they were doing it that way. It's Acacia. A-C-A-C-I-A. Acacia. Plain and simple. I picked this because it was on the top 100 and it was a new entry and I wanted to get it. It just entered the charts and I wanted to get it first and foremost to kind of see if this song will climb up the charts and how far. It's so new that there is a translation for it, but it's a translation video, but there's no translations online. So basically, while I'm watching this video, I've got to watch the translation video in order to know exactly what is going on. I know it's not fair. This would also be one of those cases where I would put up the original video online, so you guys can see it for yourself with the lyrics, but this doesn't come with any. It's a shame. When I was looking up at lyrics, it was saying that this was falling under the R&B category, which that's great for me. I'd love to hear this. If you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, here is Yezi and Acacia.
And here we go.
Golden white color Acacia flower 뻔히 속아주는 건 뒤로 손 내미는 그림자 love shot 집어삼켜 널 색다른 노예 흠칫할 colorful 나 홀로 fun해 떨없는 표정뿐 남아 ugly 아직은 넘어오지마 조금 더 천천히 무너져가는 내 모습을 봐 Deep as oceans 날카로이 베인 말 너와 come at you Red emotion 새빨간 네 거친 말 시들어버린 flower 남김없이 널 태워 다신 볼 수 없게 너 I know what I gotta do 뭐왜 나를 보고더라 네 눈이 막 굴러 그 숨통을 죄어오는 내 맘을 알까 뭐왜 말이 고야 I am freaking liar 네가 날 더 원한다면 그렇게 할까 Isn't it so wonderful Isn't it so wonderful Isn't it so wonderful What you gonna do Now I'm coming back for you You had no clue Oh baby Had you shot or lately Step on up Come at me Better when's it gonna Crazy 왜 내려놓는 말이 길어져 앞뒤가 꼬여버린 너의 해고 네가 거는 길 위나 친히 너 위한 가시밭길로 만들어주니 엎질러버린 너의 말을 담아 비워버린 맘에 더독하게 가득 달아 Deep as oceans 날카로이 베인 말 너와 come at you Red emotion 새빨간 네 거친 말 시들어버린 뭐왜 나를 보고더라 네 눈이 막 굴러 그 숨통을 죄어오는 내 맘을 알까 뭐왜 말이 고야 I a freaking liar 네가 날 더 원한다면 그렇게 할 돌이킬 수 없는 것들로 깨져버린 조각들이 갇혀있던 나를 깨워가 I gotta let go Better than XR Better than X Better than XR We don't think you got it going Get it long gone We don't think you got it going 뭐왜 나를 보고더라 네 눈이 막 굴러 그 숨통을 죄어오는 내 맘을 알까 뭐왜 말이 고야 I a freaking liar 네가 날 더 원한다면 그렇게 할까 Baby 나를 보는 네 모습이 foreign Acacia 꽃이 바람나게 skydiving 별은 그 추락하게 맺혀내 foreign 끝없이 떨어지게 기도할게 I'm fire
Alright, so, let me do this correctly. There we go. So, I was just trying to get the gist of some of this, and it was like towards the end, it says, baby, the way you look at me is forlorn, skydiving beautiful with acacia petals, and push me to the edge of a cliff to falling, I pray that I will fall endlessly, I free up. So it was kind of like, I hate you because you're lying to me, but I still fall for it every time. And in the same sense, she was questioning herself, like, why? I understand you're lying to me. Why am I putting up with this? Because I'm sick and tired of putting up with this. And then you have that last line. It's like, I'm falling for you. But he's lying to you. Right? Why do women do that? If you there are certain times you get into a relationship where you see a red flag or you hear a red flag, and that from right there at the very beginning should put you on notice that look for something else. And I'm not saying do that with the intent of breaking up, but if you hear something or you see something and you're like, oh, I'm not cool with that, then you're not cool with it. And don't go along with it, go like, I can change him. No, you can't change guys. It's taken just this long since, women, since the 60s, when women started burning their bras and now wanting men to change. And it also kind of changed after World War II, because women went to work while men were off fighting the wars. And then when the men came back, the women, were like, hey, I like this kind of freedom. I like working for a living and bringing home some of the money and not putting as much pressure on my husband and so on and so forth that comes along with it. So, but now men are not what you want them to be, even though you work so hard to make us who we are. Kind of like the song Institutionalized. You send me to the schools, you say all these things, and I'm not saying, certain instances lately that have come up, like, Me Too and things like that. Those aren't things that I never did ever in my life. I don't see why, only people who had power were people that were doing that. So I don't see why. I never did it. I always treated women as equals. So yeah, those kind of things. But as far as, every once in a while, maybe you should make dinner, you take out the trash, maybe you should vacuum, maybe, you stay home with the kids, because I've got to go to work today, and, you can miss a day, or, those kind of conversations need to be had within the household. But that also should have been had before, when you guys were dating. That's the whole part of dating, is to get to understand somebody, to see if you're ready to move on to the next step. I get it, I messed it up, the very last time, and then there are other times where I think I dodged certain red flags, but I'm not going to say with whom. I just know I have. So, if you're still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I meant to talk about the song. I like the beat. I like the R&B flavor of it. Yeah, this is, and she started flowing on it too, as well. And that's one of the reasons, again, I would like the lyrics, because when somebody is flowing like that and they're from another country, they're not going to flow like that in English unless you're RM of BTS, So I need to see it in order to understand it. Okay, so now, if you're still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as I like making them for you. And then after that, all you need to do is like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.